Testing, testing, good. Okay, hi guys at home, welcome. So we are the next level, level 2. Today doing chairs, we'll go toes apart, heels together on the floor. Cool. Take your feet, push them down through the floor, take the crown of your head and reach it tall through the ceiling. Inner thighs are tight, quads are on, glutes are bolted together, pulling torso up, back X, scapula to opposite hip pocket, scapula to opposite hip pocket in the front, rib to hip, and rib to hip. Squeeze the spine as tight as you can. Both hands come up. Draw shoulders down for 4, release, 3, release, 2, release, and 1. So I said 2 centers on 3 and outside on 2. Bart, I'm gonna give you a little extra. Okay, we can take it off. So for you guys at home, if you want a little extra, you add, there's gonna be 2 outsides on 2. We're gonna be sitting on the very front edge. No, just 2 centers on 2 and outside on 2.
One outside.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay, toes on bar, grab your flex ring. Scoot all the way forward, toes on bar. It's kind of a stretch. Instantly in a stretch, shoulders down, abs tight, hands go out, attitude. Inhale here, squeezing heels, press down, and control up for 8, working through the abs. And Lee, if you scoot all the way to the front, you'll have more leverage. I know, you feel like it slipped right off.
What am I doing with it?
It's just, so when we have the flex ring, it just makes you hold those shoulders down.
And heels together.
Heels together. Good. After 8, we're gonna go toes together, knees together tight, and sit bones tight. I want you to think about on chair that it's your glutes that straighten your legs. Good. And yes, and all the way forward. I'm skiing Saturday.
Oh, good.
It's your normal day.
Mm-hmm.
Be safe.
Meaning there'll be snow? Or
Well, nice.
It is
It's gonna be hard.
snow, isn't it?
It's gonna be kind of
hard packed.
It's gonna snow. No?
Bart's saying no snow. Yeah.
Far.
It was supposed to be the forecast, but now
I know, we don't
maybe
trust it,
maybe
yeah.
Sunday. So we'll see.
Wash your cars. Heels go on. I did.
I did,
Yeah,
and
we
you
had a
know,
nice snow.
Heels
somebody
on, press
came
down.
by me, and he splashed me so bad, my whole windshield was covered with mud. And the whole car, after I washed it.
It is Pagosa. Heels on.
Oh, heels on.
Heels on. Knees together. Shoulders open. Chest open. I shoveled out my garage. I washed my car. And I brought on a good snowstorm. But I should do it tomorrow so that I get to ski it this time.
Yeah.
Toes go on. Heels are high. Tippy toes. Press down. Good. Nice and tall. It's almost too strong for you. Want a little lighter?
Well,
You are
I
little.
feel like when I put my toes on, by the time I push, I'm now in the middle of my foot.
Oh, okay. There you go. Try that. Heels up high, ankles together. There you go. Then go all the way up, all the way down, halfway up, hold. Don't let your knees move. Push toes away and pull up. Push away and pull up. 6, shoulders back. 5, there you go. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up, all the way down. It's kind of a break. Next ladder of the rung, or rung of the ladder. Press away and pull up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, watch Bart's ankles. 1, all the way up, all the way down, and push away and pull up. Push away and pull up. There you go. There it is. Lee, you're nailing. Just keep watching his ankles. No pressure, Bart. Perfect ankles.
Okay.
All the way up, all the way down, then do 5. Keep it flowing. Next rung down the ladder is number 5. Chest open, pull torso, abs on.
What is it, when I do this, does it bother my back?
What happens is as you reach the hands forward, as your thoracic spine does this, I'm over dishing, rib cage in. Yeah.
It helps if you breathe out when you go down.
Yeah, that help?
Yeah, but there's a little pain when I do it, so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard. I can feel it too, but I'm trying to breathe out when I do it down.
But I've always had a problem.
Relieve it.
My back bothers me, so I'm not doing something right.
So I get right tight in here like shoelaces. And then your breath is right underneath your heart rate monitor here. Or for women, bra strap.
Oh, okay.
But Bart's not going to have one on.
Not today.
No, just a heart rate monitor. You've done heart rate monitors. Okay. Work it all the way down. Did you guys get your bottom rung? Number 1? Okay. Do that. You can also do this here. Right. You know the rib right here, these two pop out? Put it right there and pull on it. That's going to train you to breathe here. Okay.
Next time.
But there's some people that always are in the thoracic when we're sitting up like this. It's because the chair's trying to push you over.
Okay.
And if you don't pull that rib cage in, it arches. A dishing of the thoracic looks, mine dishes really well. I can dish. So a dish is like this. This is a dish. So if I pull that rib cage in, my dish goes away. And so that's what we want to work, is not dishing or cheerleader posture. Do the thoracic spine. Heels go all the way out wide. Okay, I want you guys all to try it. Take the pedal and put it right against your rib cage here.
Pedal.
Yeah. So it's right where these two tips are. Bring the tips together. Good.
My boobs are too big.
Put lift kit. And it's the one thing you'll never hear me say. 2 things you'll never hear me say. I got a new minivan. Or my breasts are too big. I shouldn't say never because God loves those. It's like, really? Guess what? Yeah. Toes go on, heels are high.
You know what? I didn't have them until after I was 55.
Press down. There's hope for me.
My whole life.
As you're doing this, keep pressure on your big toe metatarsals. Sorry, Bart, the things you hear in Pilates.
Sorry, Bart, yeah. Oh, you guys
I have a
too.
pretty good filter.
Yeah. Just to eat off.
I apologize to the class too.
Yeah. Apologize to the people at home. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
If they can even hear us.
Sometimes they can. It depends in here. They can usually hear you. And they know from my response, usually. Heels go shoulder width apart, knees go together. So heels on bar, shoulder width apart. Good, knees tight. And as you squeeze those knees together, it opens up the sacral iliac back here. But I have to say, Rena, nothing surprises me in Pilates anymore. 18 years.
Yeah, I've seen it all.
It was really good for me. It was like therapy.
Celebrate your 30th here.
What's that?
We'll be here to celebrate your 30th.
Yes. It's only 12 years away. Think about that.
I know, if you're like my mom, it'd be even longer.
Right. Arches go on, ankles together, heels behind the bar. Good. Press down, bird on the wire. Does that feel comfortable?
Yeah, it feels like
Good.
a movie. Isn't Bird on a Wire a movie?
Yes, it is. Goldie Hawn movie.
Okay.
Yes. Shoulders open even though you're squeezing rib cage in. 2 dynamics, shoulders open and rib cage. The flexibility in both.
Okay.
40 presses. Inhale, inhale,
little guys?
exhale. Yeah. Shoulders. Everybody have a good Valentine's. Take more chocolate if you didn't, you know.
I'm trying not to. I've been really good.
Don't take any chocolate then. Okay.
I'm doing amazing. So,
When you hit 2,000 burpees, Then go, I'll reward myself with a chocolate. So you can just sit there and you just mark, I'm at 100, I'm at 200. Then they can use it as motivation. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have just 2 center springs on 3. Rotator, or not rotator, no rotator disc yet. Okay, then toes go against the lip, parallel, so feet right underneath the sit bones. Bolts are on, back X, front X, rib cage in, breath is into your back here. Left leg comes up. We're gonna bring hands out into hug a tree. Knees straight forward, sit bones equal. Hips are on, press down and control up through the abs. The tree that you're hugging, press your chest into it and keep the rib cage tight. So basically you're pulling your arms back and rib cage. Pilates is always 2 dynamics, pushing down, growing tall. Yeah. After 8, bring it all the way down, hold it down. Good attitude. And right here, I'm just gonna have you keep holding. Is there enough weight to make it challenging for you? Okay, you can add outside on 2. We're gonna switch to their leg, but I always like to bring it down, hold it, honor it, give it attitude, and now switch. Switching legs. Down and up for 8. So I want this all ab compression. Good. Smooth and smooth. So watch on your hip flexors if you have slow spots and fast spots to make them all smooth. Okay, bring it down to honor it when you're done with 8. Always honor it at the bottom with this series here. Good, bring it up and we'll put a rotator disc up against the lip. Do you want gondola today?
Yes, I think just for safety's sake.
Okay.
Although I have,
Rena, you feel
I had a
good
pretty
today? Do you want a gondola?
Yes.
Okay, let me get one for you. Okay, right foot is on rotator disc. Left foot comes up on bar. Good. Bar, I'm gonna have you go hands behind the head, elbows out. Good. Rib cage in. Okay, neutral pelvis, bolts are on.
Are we supposed to keep this not to move?
Right, stabilize. You're stabilizing with your right hip. Press down and up for 8. Abs working. Imagine them pushing on you. You really got to get in that core. Lee, see how it wants to tilt you forward?
Yeah.
No tilting forward. No tilting. Find your cookie sheet behind you. You have a beautiful superhero cape. Bring it all the way down when you hit 8. Hold there. Right heel comes up. Tippy toes and back down. Good. And then as the heel goes down, heel touches down, bar comes up. Bar goes down, heel comes up, down, and control. So Bart, what I want you to work on is just more and more and more flexibility on that, lifting up higher and higher, as much as you can. Always pushing out of the box. Yes, yes. Way up in a big toe metatarsal. Eight of these.
Yeah, that helps my back too.
Good. Always working that range of motion. Okay, press the bar down. Bar down. Then heel up. Then heel down. And then bar up. Good. Bring it down. Hold it down.
Oh.
Because you guys have hit 8 now.
Yeah.
Okay. Keeping it down. Everything on. Back X, front X. Find your cookie sheet behind you. Your superhero cape or beautiful scarf. You are regal or strong. From there, you're going to keep that right heel up the whole time.
Right now, just hold it up.
Mm-hmm. And now down and up with the left.
Again, we're going through it again.
Nope. Keep the right heel up the whole time.
We're doing it. That's
Right, so you're going to put a stiletto high heel shoe on with your mind. And your left knee's going to come up and down.
Yeah, I got it.
Bart, you're going to get more of a tennis ball underneath that heel.
Understand.
Okay.
I actually did it.
Okay.
It's hard for me to stand my toes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean really hard.
Well, you're bolted, fused, and...
Yeah, fuse, it's hard, yeah.
The reason I push so hard on your feet today is because I'm working with people in their 80s and some that are even younger than that, and their feet have become planks of wood. And so those planks of wood make shufflers. And so there's no balance. I could go like this and they'd fall over because there's no balance. So that's why I work for getting back as much, just like I'm working on my shoulder.
You're doing better.
Yeah,
I
it's...
noticed you're not as conscious now.
It's going up, it's happening, but I keep working it because I'm fighting for that vitality in my shoulders because I use it. Same thing in our ankles and our feet. We have an injury, our feet freeze up, our ankles freeze up, and we become planks of wood. And that's a hard way to live. Switching legs. Body's up nice and tall. Good, just down and up for 8 using the core. Heads up, nice and tall. March 9th will be my 1-year anniversary of injuring it. The original injury. Yeah. And then the backpacking injury, and then the air conditioning injury.
Karen's not here today. Are they out of town? She said.
Karen?
Cox.
I think well, it was her birthday.
It was her birthday, so
It
they
was-
they sometimes go to Santa Fe or something.
I think they are out of town. She has a lot going on this week, so she's going to try to get in. Okay, press all the way down. Find your cookie sheet. So your body can be strong in that upright position. Lift the left heel up, tippy toes. And left heel goes down. Right knee bends to bring the bar up. Good, smooth and smooth, down and up. There's 4 Karens, that's why you got the blank stare for a moment. It's like, which Karen?
I texted her yesterday, but I didn't know where they were.
I told her it made sense that she was born on Valentine's Day.
Isn't that amazing? It's also their anniversary, too.
Oh, they got married on Valentine's? And it's her birthday.
They usually go out of town or do something special.
Aww. Virtuosity. Okay. Keeping the left heel up the whole time. Good. Right knee bends and presses down for 8. Frankenstein bolts, pelvic floor. What's that? Oh. Use your eyes. You're fierce and you're in a batting cage. Look for your fierceness. You're on. Good.
Just getting up is hard. I can't stay up.
Yeah.
I can get up for a second or two and then I have to.
So at home,
Three.
three times, I want you just to work those feet. Okay. We're going to add an outside spring on 2.
I already
And-
have it. Do I have it too?
I'm going to have you add another one.
Spring.
Rotator disc, you can put it in. It's always safer in. Right in the center though. Toes on bar, heels together in a Pilates stance. We're going to do lift ups, hands on the top of the chair.
You said 3, right?
Yes. There you go. Okay, heels together tight. To make it easier, hands go away from you. To make it harder, hands come towards you. Your head's gonna tuck, we're gonna hollow out the abs, lift straight up, and come back down. Smooth and smooth. Smooth and smooth, virtuosity, look for your personal best. Heels together without showing stress. That rhymes. Good, 15. Did you do 12? Ooh, I can feel the floor shaking. Good. Nice, you guys. Take the feet and step them all the way out wide. Your tail's going to tuck between the legs, the abs are rounded, and you're going to take your knees out to the side like a frog. Lift the knees, good, 12 of these. Bend the knees and press down. Smooth and smooth. Tuck the head as much as you can, rounding the spine. Rena, don't go all the way down to the bottom. Just kind of like you're doing a plank on your shoulders. Just stay there, bend the knees. And straighten, bend. Here we go. Good. Stepping down to the floor, being careful. You two won't need a box, but I'm going to give Leah a box. This is for your feet. We're going to go 1 center spring on 4. Guys at home, you can put a step stool underneath your feet if you're short-legged, if your feet don't reach the floor. We're going into mermaid. So we're going to do mermaid seated first, and then we're going to do lay down mermaids. But it's going to be knees together, sitting up tall, capital T. Each time you come here, I want you to lift kit, pulling torso, creating space in the waist. Take it over, shoulders are down, press, but keep the left sit bone down. Reach this arm up and overhead like you're reaching your armpit to the sky. Come up, capital T. Okay, 8 of these. Feet on floor or feet on box. At home, you guys can use a step stool. We're on 1 center spring on 4. Whoop, hold on, don't move. You're on 1 center spring. Your outside spring.
I'm sorry, I didn't sit on the floor. Oh, center. Sorry.
That's okay, just don't want you to go over.
Yeah.
No going over.
Okay.
Good.
I have to reach my feet to the floor, so I have to
Lee, do you feel like you can reach it okay? The bar?
It's a stretch to reach it.
Okay. Let me show you an option. We can place a ball in your hand.
Oh, okay.
And that ball makes your arm 4 inches longer.
It does indeed. Okay. I just yeah. All right. Let's try.
Good. Bodies are working in a toaster slot. Scoot booty back a little more.
Oh, I can't reach the floor.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Step stool or box. There you go. What I don't want, Rena, is that you lean back. I want you in that toaster slot. So pull tail between the legs just slightly. There you go. And what I'm doing is I want to bring that hand forward, keep you in the toaster slot. Don't lean back, and then go up and over. After 8, we're going to change this move. We're going to take our gondola poles, just lay them down to the floor. And we're going to bring our hip now. And Bart, you can even scoot your chair out into the room and not use the Cadillac. Hand up overhead, take it down. Keeping the top leg up, come up. Knees together, just 8 of them. How many did you do?
4.
Oh,
Because I forgot to do this.
the capital T? Okay. Top leg back. So top leg is back, both legs are straight. So you're gonna lift those legs too.
Oh, my.
On your side, and that sit bone, that right sit bone goes right on the edge here. Or hip bone, not sit bone, hip bone. Hip bone. It was Rena's sit bone, it's gonna be your hip bone. Right on the edge.
I'm on my spread up. Sorry.
Lovely,
Yeah.
lovely.
So here,
Good, lift those legs, Bart.
that was one leg
Good.
bent.
Do you want more weight? Or is
Yes,
that?
please.
Okay.
Oh, just a little bit.
I'm gonna go normal for being out in the middle room, which is 3 and 1. But it's gonna seem really hard right after you just did a 4. So we're now at 3 and 1.
Better.
Okay.
Now, when
Head-
we come back up, we don't do a T this time.
No, just come all the way up. But Rena, that hip bone has to be right on the edge.
Oh, up here.
Yes.
No.
Okay, lift those legs, Bart. Now don't let them sink. For $1 million, don't let them sink. And come up. Okay. Rotate this hip more forward.
I'm trying.
Is it IT band that's hurting? There you go, now you got your toaster slot. Don't let go of your toaster. Good. So now Lee, straighten that leg.
Which one? This one?
Uh-huh.
Ooh. I feel like I need a helmet for this.
Okay. Bring your top leg back. Okay. There, now you won't go anywhere. Straight legs.
Straight leg.
Straight legs. Hip on top of hip. Good, hand up overhead. Bend and come up. Good.
Are we turning?
Yep, turning. So the first one's the 8 with the feet down. And then Bart, that one was one center on 4.
Okay.
See how that opens everything up? Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That gives you some security there. Not going to let you go anywhere. What happens though if you do go over is your hand hits down,
Yes.
your feet come off, and all of a sudden you're facing your chair like this.
All right.
I've seen it, every once in a while.
Around the pole.
And then Bart, find your toaster slot. See how you're going back like this? I want you here and more forward. So your toaster slot is right here. So your hips, your shoulders, so even bring your shoulders even more forward. There you go, and your body tall. Head up. Good, capital T. Good. And then ankles together. Your next investment, Bart?
Yes,
Sticky socks.
they're sticky.
I was watching them slip on you. Like, what?
Well, maybe I've worn them a little too long. I've got 2 more pair. I need to throw these away.
You're going for the hard one first. That's okay. Good. Nice. See how you trust it now?
Yeah.
Because you've got your hands on her foot.
Wow.
It does
She,
help a lot.
wait,
But
watch.
I
She
do
can.
see that I'm probably not going to go to my head. I mean, my hand is.
Your hand's gonna hit
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
but it's always good to be conscious of that. And now feet on the floor.
Feet on the floor.
Knees together tight. Oh yeah, feet on balls. Go.
Okay, I'm confused.
That's okay. You're gonna put your sit bones here.
All right.
Feet there on box, hands go out to the side, capital T, up and over.
Oh, with
Press.
the ball.
Yes.
Back to stage 1. Okay.
It's straight.
The bottom leg.
Both legs straight, top leg back.
Oh.
So the legs are straight, but you're scissored. Hip on top of hip, head's nice and tall. Nice. Hip on top of hip, as much as you can. Don't let that right hip fall back. Good. Each time pulling, growing, growing. Good.
perfect, but it's more doable on this side. I don't know why.
I think every day roll out those IT bands, TFLs. Tensor fossa latte into the IT. Hip that way more, Rena. Now, so when you're on these, if they're painful, that's telling me instantly that you need to roll them out. This is my 2 cents for rolling out your IT bands. If you use a foam roller, it has to be a soft one. Can't be a hard one. The hard one, laying on it, is too much. But what I like is a stick or a piece of PVC pipe the best, and just rub it up and down that IT band. So if these hurt, we need to get those loosened up. And mine hurt right now. I feel mine, I guess from skiing. Okay, from there the chair is going to turn around, lip of the chair to the Cadillac. Here, I'll take the ball. There you go. Now, props.
Okay, I'm doing
Like this?
Spin it around.
Oh, yes.
And we're going to go 1 center on 4. This song's a little more rappy. Okay, this is flat back, so your feet go wide and push on your chair a little bit and make sure it's not going anywhere. Okay, actually, because my shoes are a little slick. I put my feet close together just so I don't slip. Okay, so thighs forward, flat back, hands equal. Come down to the pedal. As you press down, tailbone to the sky, flat back. Now right here, look in the mirror. Look forward, flat back, and come up. I want you to be really careful on your back though. Okay. So keep this as flat as you can, chest is open. Good. And then come up, and as you come up, come all the way up in the standing. Don't let it round. Flat back if you can.
Flat.
Now, flat. Now I realize that chair is like here on you. So Lee's getting all the support on this one. You're getting like,
Looking at the air outside.
oh. They're back. They were gone for like a week.
You're right. I gotta throw these socks away and use a different pair.
You feel them slipping?
Slipping. Okay, flat back.
Flat back. Chest open. I like to think of this one as a ski jumper. Does the posterior chain work? But think of it as a ski jumper. Chest open. And over.
Now we know why I don't ski.
My feet are supposed to stay flat on the floor.
Now,
Because I
I
all of a
know,
sudden-
because you're so little, it's okay. It's fine. It's more that your calves, your hamstrings, your glutes, your quadratus lumborum right here, and your spinae erectors are working. This is the whole posterior chain. Come up and keep the thighs against the chair. There you go. The taller you are, the harder this one is.
I've done this one before.
You haven't? Oh.
It's a new one.
Isn't it funny how ones pop out and you're like, hey, wait a minute. Good. What I'm watching is that your PSIS are equal, like in your hips. There's equal pressure on both your feet. And when you lift those hands, lift them up equally.
Oh, yeah, I did that little wobble.
Yeah, try to make it symmetry to the body. Good. 15.
See, it hurts right down my leg.
Pull sit bones together. So sit bones come together and Frankenstein bolt. That way that hip doesn't do like this. It's here. Keep your shoulders in. Good. Everything. Squeeze the spine. Squeeze the spine. Squeeze the sit bones. Pelvic floor. Tailbone to the sky. Bolts on. Bolts on. Bolts on. Come up with bolts. So come up through the bolts. Through the bolts. Through the bolts. Ooh. Just feel a little sideways there. Okay. Only do a couple. Rest it out. Do a couple. I want to strengthen you in this way, but I don't want you to be overdone.
Well, this pain's been going on for a long time.
But if you get that alignment, how much better alignment can we get to get you out of that old habit and get you out of the roof raking accident?
Don't wobble.
Good. That was nice. So you guys are straight too when you go over. Hold right there, Rena. This is what I'm looking in the mirror or looking from this angle, is that this is equal and you guys are equal. So it's good. And that's why Rena's really working this sit bone on and bolts on, just to keep it nice and flat. Okay, we're gonna turn our chair around. We're gonna grab our boxes and go into triceps. I'll grab your box. Okay, so for triceps, Lee, you're gonna be 2 centers on 3. Bart, you're 2 centers on 3 and outside on 2. Rena, you are 2 insides on 3 and outside on 1. At home, if you're super strong with triceps, you can go 2 centers on 3 and outside on 2. That's pretty heavy, so kind of go from there. We want good form, no popping shoulders.
1 outside.
On 1. 2 centers on 3, 1 outside on 1 for you. 2 centers on 3. Then box is 1 to 2 inches away from the lip. That's just so your knuckles don't drag. And your sit bones here, hands on bar. We're facing the alleyway. Knees together tight. Hands come back to the bar. You see the deer? Oh yeah. I want to put a salt lick at some point here. Press down. Anything outside that's not bolted walks. So I don't know if it would be interesting to see if a salt lick would walk.
I put a 3-block of grain behind our house one time. They never touched it. Salt
Really?
They probably would. But I didn't know if the Forest Service would get upset about that.
The salt blocks?
Yeah, I don't know.
They are really on everyone down here not to feed the deer.
Well, after what happened.
I guess a mountain lion had a deer.
No, they had to kill one in somebody's backyard.
A mountain.
No, in town.
The one that's been hanging out on First Street.
I'm not sure.
It was
probably.
downtown somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
15.
it's just because she kept feeding them.
How many?
15. Lee, do you feel it? Suitcase handles here to the ceiling, but rib cage in so you're not near thoracic. Shoulders are open, suitcase handles lifted, rib cage in. Stretch it out. In between, we're doing 3 sets today. So it's 3 sets of 15, but if you find that 10 is your number, that's fine. It'll be 3 sets of 10.
I am a little sore.
Are you sore?
I took a yoga class yesterday.
It's good little pieces. Collecting small wins. It's good. I like it.
It's a core yoga, so I'm finally a little sore. But it was good.
I love it. It's good to be sore.
Yes.
Sore in a good way. No, you know your body's working right. You walk out of here with attitude. How'd your dinner go last night?
Jackie got sick. We're doing it tonight.
Okay.
Bought all the stuff, but she wasn't feeling good, so we're doing it tonight.
I had Thai with a friend.
Thai, yeah, good.
Yeah, it was yummy. Oh, I like the Thai
So
place here.
Good.
We ate there the other day. I thought it was exceptional.
Oh, it's just
And
every
we did a
time.
presentation too.
Oh, it's so sweet.
It's really pretty. They do a good job with the presentation.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good food. And it's got a lot of rice noodles, so you don't get the gluten.
Right.
That's,
I didn't know, I never had their rice noodles, so I didn't know if there might be some gluten hidden in them.
that's what it is. It's all rice noodles and rice. So, yeah.
I had yellow curry last night. It was just absolutely delicious. Oh, I had red curry the other day too. It was good.
Yeah.
Okay, 3rd set. When you're doing this, this is opening up your pectoral majors and minors. So really feel the stretch in the front of your chest. Shoulders staying down. Smooth and smooth. Each time you hit the bottom, show it off. It's not that you're hitting the bottom of the wood, so you're hitting the bottom of your reach. But show it off. When you lean back, just engage the abs. Okay, we're gonna go 1 center spring on 3, take everything else off. Working on some coordination balance. Good. So far at home, 1, center on 3. And Rena, let me use your machine. Okay, so this is coordination balance, is knowing how hard to press and how much to balance. If you don't know, then you'll end up bottoming out. So legs are in tabletop. As you press down, you're going to straighten the legs to where you can and bend back in and press and bend back in. And it looks easy, but it's not.
It doesn't look.
I'm just glad I have you on the box instead of on the top. Last class was on the top of the chair.
There.
Just turned it around, hands reaching back.
Oh, this is a little looser.
Oh yeah, legs in tabletop. And as you straighten the arms, you straighten the legs. Rena, come this way on your box a little bit. Yeah, come this way a little tiny bit. Legs in tabletop, 12 of these. Arms straight, legs straight, and then bend. Good. Yes. Feel the abs. Feel how hard you can push or how light it has to be. Coordination balance.
Whoa.
You can't even get in a tabletop. Come on, guys.
It's a lot of hip flexor work. Huge hip flexors. A lot of lower abs. Well, all the way up into upper abs. All that work that we were just doing supports that thoracic like we were talking about. I don't see you dish, but I don't see you dish your back. Some people I see it. I don't see it with you, but that's what's happening. It's a tiny bit, tiny amount. And then you have those vertebrae spinae processes that start to put pressure the second you dish. Okay, so our lower back's supposed to have a small dish to it, but our upper back is not. And that's, I mean, for me teaching for so long, back X, I've actually dished my thoracic spine, so I'm working with that with a physical therapist right now. Because I'm always trying to pull your shoulders back for you guys, and then I've overdone it. And it's everything in balance, everything in moderation. Okay, taking the boxes, placing them underneath the machines, or underneath the Cadillacs. We're going to bring the rotator disc back out and put it on the floor next to the lip. And then our springs will be, again, 2 centers on 3. Bart, and maybe do 2 centers on 4. They're way up there. You are welcome. Okay, both feet go on the rotator disc. We're actually going to put our hands on the bar. Okay.
Both feet rotate.
So parallel, good. And then hands come down to the bar. I want you to hollow out your abs and pull your tail between your legs and look at your navel. Good. Pressing down, use the abs, and then control back up.
Straight legs.
Straight legs, just not hyperextended. Straight legs, active. Good. Use the abs on the way down and on the way up. Smooth and smooth. 15. Tucking the head. So I want your eye gaze to your belly button the whole time.
Don't bring it up.
Never.
Okay.
Not on this one. Where your eyes go, your muscles follow. So if you were to look to the mirror, your back muscles will go flat back. When you hit your 15, making your eyes water, you're going to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time and just stand in that rotator disc. And this is good because you're feeling it slip underneath you. This is a hard one for me because I want everything precise and exact. And when I work with a rotator disc, it just takes me where I don't want to go. And it drives me nuts because I'm such a precise. Okay, from there, we're going to do 3 where we come up like this and press down. So pull tail between the legs, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Hands come to bar, pull tail between the legs, press down. Hollow out the abs, come back up, pull tail between the legs and articulate up 1 vertebrae at a time, just like you had wallpaper and a squeegee. You're squeegeeing all the air bubbles right out of that wallpaper. Now I realize in like 5 years I won't be able to use that, I guess in 10 years anymore. What is wallpaper? And then press back down, pull tail between the legs. Good. Keep your glutes against the wall. Don't lean back. I've now got a squeegee. I'm going to take your whole spine, every vertebrae, and squeegee it right up the wall behind you. Come all the way up.
All the way up.
All the way up. Good. Attitude. Chin floats. Keep your glutes in. Don't let them booty back. Pull in and roll down.
I think wallpaper is coming back though.
Is it?
Big, bold, ugly wallpaper.
Wow. You know, wallpaper was really fun until you had to strip it. Good, back down. And now hands are gonna stay on the bar, and as we press down, both of your feet are gonna rotate to the front door or to the right, all the way right, getting in the obliques. So rolling down, hands come to bar. Hollow out the abs, press down, both feet go to the right side. Press down, bar goes down as far as you can, straight leg, but really getting that right oblique. And then come back up to the center and push down again, and we're gonna go right again. So go right.
Right.
I'm gonna say right. We're gonna do 12 to the right, and then we'll do 12 to the left, and then we'll stretch. So down is to the right, up is to center. But move at the same exact time. All the way down, tuck the chin. Inner thighs tight. Good. How's that feel? Roll up one vertebrae at a time, squeegee up the wall. Good, right back down the wall, glutes in, roll down. Now hands go to the bar, we're gonna press down and go to the left. And then hollow and come up. Perfect, you guys. Tuck the chin.
Glasses fall off.
Is that what it is? Okay. Sorry. Use sticky glasses.
Usually they're down.
It means I got you sweating a little bit. So you guys know at home what we're talking about is when you bend over and look at your navel, your glasses slide off. So we're talking about sticky glasses. Good. You got 12 in. Okay. So we're going to stretch using the chair. So the rotator disc goes back on. You're going to scoot your chair back 2 inches away from the Cadillac. Good. You're going to bring the bar down with both feet. And the hands go on top of the chair. Always starting from the floor so you don't get your arches. Good. Now fingertips drape over the back. Drop your heels all the way down to the floor. And lean back and stretch. This is a spread eagle stretch. Stretch.
Feet are together though.
But they can be right underneath the sit bones, or they can be right together or somewhere there. Lean all the way back, heels to floor. Lean back like you're going to pull that chair right over. Okay, now that is a round back. Hold that position and go flat back. Yes, look to the mirror. There it is, chest open. Round back. Good, flat back. Chest open. Round back. Flat back. One more round. And flat. One last time, round and hold. Bring your body over your feet so that your weight is over your, like the balls of your feet and your arches. From there, you can put your hands wherever you want them to get good leverage. I want you to push the left heel down to the floor, and you're going to pulse, pulse into that stretch and switch. Pulse, pulse, and switch. Pulse.
Pulse, wait, there, like that?
Yeah, heel, heel, and heel, heel.
Switch feet.
Yeah, heel, heel, and switch. Good. Heel, heel, and switch. Now, Bart, I want you to watch the alignment of your knees. Straight and straight. Good. Good, 2 more. Good, and release. Take the chair, take the feet down to the floor carefully and scoot the chair forward against the Cadillac. Pigeon. So Lee, I realize the chair is like a monster, you know, because you're little. So kind of have a reach. You're going to get as close as you can to that chair. Bart, you're going to get further away from it. You're in, Rena, whatever feels good. This is your shin bone here. Imagine this is a huge chair. I want that shin parallel to the front edge of the chair. Now, pigeon would be hips are equal. When you first do it, though, you're going to feel like your knees pop on your hips way back. But the goal eventually is to get that shin parallel to the front, heel away from the pubic bone, hips equal, and round forward into it.
How do you push against? You don't have to push against the chair with the other leg.
No, that one can even go back further because you're tall.
Oh, this one, okay.
And our shins parallel to here.
I can barely get my leg up.
There you go. This is different for everyone. This is a piriformis stretch. How's that feel, Lee?
A little tight.
Okay. Good. So you just keep this hip coming forward. There you go. And that heel pushing away. Oops. That way. There you go. How's it, Bart?
That's the tough knee. We'll try that. I bet the other one will be better.
Okay. Switch when you're ready to switch. And Rena, see how you're on that hip? You can lift that hip up and get on your hands.
It's really tough. Yeah,
So you have homework assignment of pigeon.
it's tough.
I know. Is it tough on your knee and your hips?
It's on my hips. I used to be able to do pigeon.
Okay. So you know pigeon.
But I don't know what happened. It just got hard.
So I'd rather you be up higher
Yeah.
with your straight form than down lower out to the side.
Okay.
Bart, keep pushing that right hip forward.
Maybe I'll use this.
This one forward,
Uh-huh.
the bar's in the way, so I gotta.
Come up onto those hands then. Elevate onto your hands. So as you're here, kind of get up on those hands. There you go.
Yep, got it.
Okay.
Is it essential to put my knee down before I
No.
this doesn't go down?
What I like to see first is hips equal.
Let me try the other side that way.
Yeah, and then knee down. And then forward. Forward's tough with good alignment. So if I pin my foot so it doesn't scoot in like this. So once I'm there, my hips are forward, I pin my foot. Easy on my knee though, but I pin my foot and I take it over. But that's huge in that piriformis. So when you're down in Phoenix, are you gonna do Pilates?
I'm going to try that New Hampshire place. The
Oh.
one that I told you was not too far away from where my daughter lived. I'm taking my sticky socks. So
Okay, good. And
try it there. Yeah.
you'll walk in, and some of the verbiage will be different, but you'll have a good idea. You'll have a good comfort with it. And it depends on if they're classic or contemporary, but you'll have a good feel. Come out when you're ready. Okay, roll the shoulders back for 3. Rolling back for 2. Rolling back for 1. With the intention of kind of scanning your body, feeling any stress, shaking the stress off, shaking it through the floor. Good. And then 1 jump. You guys are done. Nice work. Awesome. So in March, what's going to happen is everything's the same. It's just going to be a little bit different labeling on the classes. 8 a.m.s. Okay, let me do it this way. Easy Breezy is level 1, and that's 11 o'clock. Level 2 is 10 o'clock. This was it, level 2. Level 3, 8 a.m. Level 4, 9 a.m. So there's actually 4 full levels now. The 8 is harder than the 10. It used to be the 8 and 10 were equal. They're not now. 8's harder than the 10. So they were both essentials. It's changed. So we have Easy Breezy, the next level, level 3 and level 4. So
The
anyway.
earlier you get up, the harder it's going to be.
No, because 9's the hardest.
Okay.
Yeah, 9 is
I like 9 a lot, but the part of the chair where we're
mermaiding over.
9 o'clock, that's a lot for me.
Well, they come up in teaser too. They
I
do
know.
teaser on the chair.
Yeah, I saw them this morning.
Thank you guys at home. Hope you enjoyed.